When you think of wealth, you might picture luxury cars, designer clothes, and extravagant mansions. However, many truly wealthy individuals don't fit this flashy stereotype. Instead, they quietly build and maintain their wealth through deliberate, disciplined habits. These are the people you'd never guess are financially successful because they don't feel the need to prove it. Their low-key approach to wealth isn't just a preference, it's a strategy for long-term financial stability. Let's explore the habits that quietly wealthy people embrace and how they make all the difference. Number 1, they prioritize financial education. Quietly wealthy people understand that financial knowledge is a powerful tool. They dedicate time to learning about investments, tax strategies, and financial markets. Instead of relying solely on advisors, they make informed decisions based on their understanding. For example, someone might choose to invest in index funds after learning how they outperform actively managed funds in the long run. They don't chase trends. They stick to strategies that ensure stability and growth. By prioritizing financial literacy, these individuals avoid costly mistakes and make their money work for them. Number 2, they live below their means. One of the most defining characteristics of the quietly wealthy is their ability to live below their means. While they can afford luxurious lifestyles, they choose practicality over extravagance. For instance, they might drive reliable cars instead of expensive luxury vehicles, or live in homes that meet their needs without being overly extravagant. A quietly wealthy person may own a high-quality, timeless wardrobe instead of frequently splurging on trendy or branded items. This habit allows them to save and invest more, ensuring that their wealth grows steadily over time. Number 3, they focus on long-term goals. Quietly wealthy individuals rarely get caught up in short-term pleasures. They focus on building generational wealth, which means they're patient with their investments and financial decisions. This might include owning assets like rental properties, stocks, or businesses that appreciate over time. Instead of worrying about instant returns, they stick to strategies that deliver long-term benefits. For example, they might reinvest dividends from stocks or put money into retirement accounts that grow tax-free. Their patience and discipline allow them to accumulate wealth consistently while avoiding the pitfalls of impulsive financial decisions. Number 4, they avoid lifestyle inflation. As income increases, it's tempting to upgrade every aspect of life: bigger houses, fancier cars, more expensive vacations. However, quietly wealthy people resist the urge to inflate their lifestyles unnecessarily. They understand that living extravagantly can drain resources and derail financial progress. For instance, instead of upgrading to a larger house, they might choose to renovate their current home. By keeping their expenses in check, they free up more funds to invest and save, ensuring their wealth continues to grow. Number 5, they value privacy. Quiet wealth often goes hand in hand with a preference for privacy. These individuals don't feel the need to advertise their success. They avoid flashy displays of wealth, not out of fear, but because they value their peace of mind. For example, while some may flaunt expensive vacations on social media, quietly wealthy people prefer to enjoy their trips without broadcasting them. This approach not only safeguards their wealth, but also keeps unwanted attention at bay. Number 6, they build multiple income streams. Quietly wealthy people understand the importance of diversification, especially when it comes to income. They rarely rely on just one source of income. Instead, they develop multiple streams, such as rental income, dividends, side businesses, or royalties from intellectual property. This habit ensures financial stability even during economic downturns. For instance, if one source of income slows down, others can pick up the slack. Building multiple streams also allows them to reinvest earnings into new ventures, creating a cycle of continuous growth. Number 7, they are selective about relationships. The people you surround yourself with can greatly influence your financial habits. Quietly wealthy individuals are selective about their relationships, often gravitating toward like-minded individuals who share similar values. They avoid negative influences that encourage reckless spending or unhealthy competition. Instead, they build networks of supportive, ambitious people who inspire them to grow personally and financially. For example, they might attend conferences, join mastermind groups, or engage in mentorship programs to connect with others who value financial discipline and long-term success. Number 8, they prioritize health. Wealth isn't just about money, it's also about well-being. Quietly wealthy individuals understand that good health is one of the most valuable assets. They invest in preventative care, nutritious food, and regular exercise to ensure they can enjoy the fruits of their labor. For instance, instead of eating out at expensive restaurants frequently, they might cook healthy meals at home. They view these habits as an investment in their longevity, which ultimately saves money on medical bills and enhances their quality of life. Number 9, they avoid debt. While some debt, like mortgages or business loans, can be strategic, quietly wealthy people avoid high-interest debt, such as credit cards or personal loans. They prefer to pay in cash or use credit cards responsibly by clearing balances every month. For example, instead of financing a luxury car, they might save up and buy a reliable used vehicle outright. This habit helps them avoid the stress and financial burden of paying off large amounts of debt over time. Number 10, they give back quietly. Philanthropy is often a cornerstone of quiet wealth. These individuals believe in using their resources to make a difference, but do so without drawing attention. They might support causes they care about, fund scholarships, or contribute anonymously to charities. By giving back, they not only improve their communities, but also find a sense of purpose that transcends material wealth. Number 11, they master the art of delayed gratification. Patience is a key trait among the quietly wealthy. They're willing to wait for the right opportunities rather than rushing into investments or purchases. For instance, instead of buying stocks during market hype, they patiently wait for undervalued opportunities. This mindset extends to personal spending as well. They may save for years before buying a dream vacation or car, ensuring it aligns with their financial goals. Number 12, they track their finances meticulously. Quietly wealthy people are diligent about tracking their income, expenses, and investments. They use tools like budgeting apps or spreadsheets to stay on top of their financial situation. This practice ensures that every dollar is accounted for and put to good use. For example, they might review their finances monthly to identify unnecessary expenses and adjust their budget accordingly. This habit keeps them financially secure and aware of their progress toward their goals. Number 13, they focus on value over cost. While they're frugal, quietly wealthy people understand the difference between being cheap and being value conscious. They're willing to spend more on high-quality items that last longer and provide better utility. For instance, they might invest in durable appliances or well-made clothing that stands the test of time. This approach saves money in the long run and aligns with their sustainable lifestyle. Number 14, they have a clear vision for the future. Lastly, quietly wealthy people have a clear sense of where they want to be financially and personally. They set long-term goals and develop detailed plans to achieve them. Whether it's retiring early, funding their children's education, or starting a charitable foundation, their vision keeps them focused and motivated. The habits of quietly wealthy individuals highlight that financial success isn't about flashy displays or endless consumption. It's about discipline, long-term planning, and staying true to your values. By adopting these habits, anyone can take steps toward building lasting wealth and a fulfilling life. Are you ready to embrace the mindset of the quietly wealthy?